When you do find the features in the structures, it is worth just spending a moment having a few more casts into those pegs, riding amongst the reeds. Let's see if you can't tempt one to come out if they're sat in there. You never know. There could be one in there lurking that's hungry, and yet there might be nothing. As it seems this time, there isn't nothing in there, but oops, we're out casting over the reeds. In plenty of leaves, which I do like to do that because it shows that I'm just bumping down deep along the bottom into the depths where the pike are going to be sat at the moment. Because with it being so cold, there'll not be too many up off the bottom. There will be a few, but there'll be oh, some snag there, I don't know what that is. There'll be more down closer to the bottom. See if we can't manage to catch a nice pike today. Hopefully with any sort of luck we might get a good one. There's a nice bed of weed in the middle there, it's quite shallow. That's the sort of spot the pike should be sat in, hiding, waiting for the bait fish to come bite. And then they just shoot out and grab them. There's definitely a few different patches of weeds down here at different depths, here and there. In this bit of a wider bay here. Catching way too much bits of weed and grass now though, it seems. All the ducks coming my way. Come on, pike. I mean, most people always try to aim and work on fishing along the far banks, but there can be just as many fish held up on your own bank, down your own edges, as there can on the far bank. I catch over half of my fish down my own edge rather than over the far bank. Some days it can be a bit harder than your own bank depending on how many people are walking up and down, but when you think about it, the fish get used to that, the foot traffic up and down the edge of the canals, and you do catch a lot of pike down your own edge. Never neglect your own edge, always fish your own edge as well as the far edge, just as much as each other. Fish the close edge as much as the far edge, the open water. Try absolutely anything and everywhere. You have to change lure. If you're not catching, you don't see no follows for a while, change lure. You might find one that they just want that particular one day. Keep changing, don't just stick to one lure for too long. Unless you know it works, and it has worked well in the past, then give it an excellent go on that. But I always start with what I know works for that place wherever I'm fishing, and I go at it from there. If that lure's not working on the day, even though it has worked in the past, I'll try something different. You never know when you're just going to get that one bite. I do apologise about the sniffling today, folks. I've had a cold for a while. Can't seem to shake it off. Nice little bit of a boat dock in here, folks. We might just attempt a few casts from under this bridge this way, just in case there's any fish sat up in that boat dock, because you never know. Boat docks seem to always hold fish. Little docks like that out of the way. A little bit muddy here, folks. See if I can do this without slipping. Give it a quick go inside here. See if nothing wants to come along, eh? You never know when that... Ooh, nearly hit that poor duck. You never know. I mean, it's not the easiest place to cast from here. Round this corner, stood on a tiny little ledge. If I slip, I'm going straight into the canal. No other way, other than down there, and it's deep down there, unfortunately, the bridge. You never know when one's going to grab it. Oh, upside that boat, a nice cast then. That felt like a couple of taps there. I'm not sure what it was. Probably just tapping against rocks or lumps on the bottom. Maybe down at the sides of them two back end of those two boats out there. Nope, that felt like a bite, but nothing there when I stuck it. Oops, 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 oops. That wasn't the one to do, folks. Bang your lure. Let's check the lure, see if it's okay. Bang it off the walls and the bridges, eh? We're just trying to go along the side of that boat like that again. Quite a bit of a snag then. No, there's nothing coming out of that bit of boatyard today. So we'll continue on our journey down the canal. I don't know what I've caught on the end of that, probably weed or a bit of rubbish. That's come off, I think. No fish following yet though. No fish following yet, folks. Nothing at all. I'm going to have a quick cast down my own edge here though. A little touch deeper it is here, so I'm going to have a quick cast, as I say, down my own margin. See if we can't get that one bite. Nothing coming as of yet. Oops, nope. Into the snags that were a little bit too close for comfort. No, I'm not seeing no fish yet, but still going at it and still trying. Ducks are having a bath. Having a good splash about and clean the feathers. Plenty of mallards round though. There's a few moorhens, a few coots that I've seen so far up and down this canal. You see the odd occasional kingfisher flying by with his blue and orange colours. Stunning little creatures to see, the kingfishers are. See a few herons. There's a few herons around and about. I'm just going to have a cast down the edge of these reeds just to see if there isn't a little pike or anything, or a big one sat in the edge of these reeds. Nothing followed it to come out, so we will just continue on our journey. Up this canal. It's not quite as sludgy as I thought it would have been today. Looks like my friend Spike has got one, little jack pike. Have a walk over. Can't do it. I'll have a look for you. Yeah. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's up on both there.
Pass him out.
Yeah. I'll try, pal. Mind if you can take a picture of us? If that's alright?
Have you not got it on video?
Yeah, I got it on video.
Just have it on video then, pal.
Yeah.
So we can keep going. Yeah, man, little fishy. Just one look out. Don't even need the forceps when they're on the light look like this in the edge.
Yeah.
pop him out. Just, come on, wiggle out, that's it.
There we go. Yeah.
There you go.
James Pike.
It's okay, mate, and I will continue on. Continue on, take us time. Take us time, see what we can catch. Tony's had one. We'll see if we can get any today. Clearly a few around and they're clearly feeding. Got to give a thank you to my girlfriend for dropping us off today. She dropped us off up here on the canal. So I've got to give a little shout out and a thank you to her. They've put some new posts in along this bank. Whereabouts was I up to? I'd gone just past this railing, hadn't I? So I'll pick up where I last left off. This'll do, close enough. Start here. See what I can find. That lure is working absolute amazing. Plenty of action, dives down, plenty of rattle to it. Floats lovely and just dives down as you reel in. That was a bit of a bad cast. Didn't quite get, I tried to flick it under that tree without hooking tree. Didn't quite get there, but we'll try again. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Let's have a try and... maybe not. I'm not quite on my game today. Let's have a try right out into that gap. That's better. Into that gap out there. If there's anything